You are matching your shirt
God.
perfectly.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Elise Elliott, First Wives Club.
Oh,
Ooh.
This was an Instagram targeted ad that worked. It says a little bit dramatic.
Let them know. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Regular Pop, episode 3.
Episode 3, trifecta.
Oh, I love. I just got more mouth garble than I did pop, but I love that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll fix it in post.
I'm really excited for today's episode because we have a guest. We have an expert.
We have an expert on. I can't even count the number of topics that she's an expert on.
I know.
She is a queen icon and a legend.
Yes.
A rock to many, the
Yes.
foundation to all.
Mm.
She is the hag to my fag. She is Connie Manfredi. Connie Manfredi.
Chloe and Lamar are endgame. They are.
Oh my gosh. We are just like simply and utterly not worthy of your presence.
Get out of here.
I mean,
You
expert
guys.
of the stars, truly gives the
Yes.
best advice, fashions.
Okay, fashion's bold. Bold. From one blouse to another.
Hello.
I say thank you. Hello.
Well, I did get called out last week, so I knew we were
Yes.
having you on, and I just really wanted to
I
come
wasn't
correct.
offended by the blouse. I was like, she's giving us knit. She's giving us kind of cap. She's giving us like maybe like a layer. Like I was this person
Yeah, I got more offended by it on the rewatch, because then I was like,
It
oh,
was
if I could jump back to the conversation, I'm like, God, it wasn't just the collar,
No.
there
there was a lot, but we're different
but
now.
the color.
The color.
Oh,
Okay, you know what energy that is? That is the energy when you see a friend's show and it was bad. So what I do in that situation, okay, you two did a show and it was bad. And I
Okay.
see you after and I'm like, you.
yeah.
And we hug.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just like, you. Bye.
That
So
is
you used her sweater. You were like, color.
yeah.
Well, you're very good. Like, you will find something specific from the show. Like, if someone played the nurse, you'll just be like,
Nurse.
the nurse. Oh my God,
Honestly.
nurse.
And they'll be like, well, what did you think of the other things I was in? I'd be like, I was still coming down from
You're
the
like, we came in with
Oh my
nurse, and I
God.
was
well,
like,
you gave us nurse, and I blacked out, so I couldn't
get me the
speak
pod and support
Yeah.
healthcare workers. Ding dong.
Thoughts, prayers, questions, concerns.
So we're, of course, diving into Demi Lovato's most
course.
recent meltdown over a frozen yogurt shop in, of course, Los Angeles.
Of course.
Famously, the only one in LA. I've never been, but I think this is just the one. I need everyone to know there is only
It's
the one,
yeah.
which is why this is so dire.
Yes,
just
6,000
the one.
followers. Buy local, buy local. Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
And I guess this shop had the audacity to have a diet section in the froyo for sugar-free and
Yes.
gluten-free. And
Flavor-free.
Demi said, this is a watermelon cake, and I cannot abide.
Watermelon.
And went on a bit of a tirade against this yogurt, this small business for,
Just to interject, bit of a tirade would have been like, is there a manager here? Just FYI,
Hey.
this might affect some people if it's this close to the till. Another word for tirade is her full, can we swear?
Of course. Yes.
Full fucking
Well, we got to
opera.
bleep that. Stace, we got to bleep that. That's not,
Yeah, okay.
Connie, that's not okay.
La Vie Boheme, a fucking yogurt. And it's
La
like,
Vie Boheme.
pull a Jamie Lee, get your fucking Danone, put a popsicle stick in it in the freezer. You're good.
And the great taste is recommended by me.
It's like, was this your scoop to die on? Like, this feels like...
Yeah.
If you are going to take... like, it's like, sure, we can have a conversation about the damaging impact of diet culture. 100%. If we're like going to a small business just a little bit after / during a pandemic and being like, you have sugar-free options. Meanwhile, diabetic Donna in the back is like, that's kind of what I need.
Exactly.
Like, it's just like, it's so, to me, this kind of thing that's going on about like, you did something that made me upset, so then that needs to be removed, instead of like, oh, I'm a human being going through this life, I'm probably going to be upset sometimes, and maybe I should just go for a walk.
Yeah. And there it is.
My commercials didn't convince you?
I'm definitely a skeptic.
I think she just has reached a level of fame where everyone around her has been like, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
And because she's also kind of like on a journey of recovery,
Yeah.
I think everyone's like, whatever you need to maintain your California sobriety, like, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're just like, go off. And it's like, you can't just...
This is
you
the
can't
fear of
just
like...
do that, even though, like, if Patrick was losing his mind, I would be like, maybe a nap.
Maybe
I wouldn't be like, take down.
Or like,
company,
as Connie Manfredi famously said, yeah, call your friend.
Yes.
Like,
oh my God.
But she doesn't have a friend to call.
Her friends are the people in the documentary that are like, no, it's fine that she's drinking a bit.
They're putting frosting on the watermelon. They're calling it a cake.
Lipstick on a pig.
And being like,
happy birthday. This is the problem. We need a friend going, this isn't a cake. Okay.
Yeah.
And the icing is not staying because it's a watery fruit.
The Drew Barrymore Show. The Drew Barrymore Show in general.
I need to talk about the set. Because I'm like,
please.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, we're doing like a cute, like, Anchorman vibes.
Yes.
Okay,
and
yes.
I'm like, pourquoi, Drew? Kelly's doing it right.
Yes.
Kelly's doing it right. Kelly is now the queen of daytime. Apologies to Ellen. Like, Kelly's doing it right.
Nothing compares to you.
The Drew Barrymore Show is a wild watch.
It is.
It's
because
wild. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it is because, like, my thing with the Drew Barrymore Show is, like, she's just like, you're amazing. Like, she just, like, loves the guests so deeply.
Yes.
Like, she's just like, the fact that you're here, like, you are changing the world. Like, it's like watching like Mario Lopez interview someone. Like, it's just like,
God.
Like, it's just like, you're killing it. You are great. Talk to me about the movie. That's crazy. That's crazy. What was set like? And you're just like, okay, like what? I don't know. It's like, take me back to the days when David Letterman just like hated his guests.
She had Tom Green on and they hadn't spoken in like 20 years or whatever. Not 20, but
and
like.
she was like, when I came to Christmas at your parents', I sat in a room and heard the sound of a family. And I thought.
Can I just interrupt? I think we can all agree the one thing we know about a Drew Barrymore impression is the side mouth. And I don't know why Patrick's just not doing it. Like he's going there with the voice, but I don't know why. Like I can't do one, but like it's universally known. It's like, hey guys, that's me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
why are
really
you
good
not
Drew mouth. Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
I did that the whole time to just get that compliment. But like, Patrick, go for it. Do the mouth.
Yeah, just go do it.
Just go. Rewind and
Like
do
it
the
was
mouth.
Christmas at your parents' house. And I sat there thinking, yeah.
Oh, I don't know about it. Very peach
retract.
sweater.
Caller. Oh, come on, caller. That
Call
Caller.
her by my name.
nurse.
Nurse.
Brianna has a question for Chrissy.
Rihanna?
Yeah,
So
be
we've got
Rihanna.
a
Can you believe it?
multi-part question here. First is, what is the status of John's relationship with
Her
Kanye right
face.
now?
I can't.
And have they been in touch since the news of the divorce with Kim broke? And how is Kim doing?
I will say I have definitely been in touch with Kim more than John has been in touch with Kanye.
Okay.
If anyone knows Kanye, it's that he goes off the grid. It's hard to ever contact Kanye.
Andy's
Kim
like,
is
what?
doing okay. I know Kim gave her all for everything, and it's honestly a shame that it didn't work out because I saw them being a forever relationship. I really did, but I know she tried her best.
Yeah.
Wow. What
And
do we
Kris
think about
Jenner
that?
closes the laptop.
Was Chrissy sent out from Chris to be like, and this is what you say? Like, if you're friends with the
Gagatondra.
Here's the thing.
please.
And again, this is going to have many untruths because I don't know a lot.
Well, it's allegedly. Yeah.
Yes, allegedly.
Everything I say is facts.
I said what I said, and I'm not changing on it. Okay.
But the prenup and the whole situation was
The deed,
not
the land.
was not including
Thwarted.
something wild like KKW fragrance or something. Like there was something that wasn't allocated to that.
Really?
Allocated?
Allocated.
Hard mouth. So, but apparently in like Calabasas government of law, if there's no date on your prenup, they just kind of do an estimation based on like whatever info is out there. So Kris Jenner, like knowing this, in an interview started like paying different like gossip rags and stuff to be like, sources say they split in November. So that when the lawyers come to be like, well, are we including Skims in the
Skims Mesh Summer Collection
Is a case for the FBI.
The lawyers are going to be like, well, we don't know if they filed before or after the mesh line. Let's just look online and all the sources say it's Skims. So then they just use that date.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I think for sure this is Kris being like, let's put it out there. And on the show right now, as you're both caught up, Kim's doing a lot of like hammock talks and a lot of like, tell him I'll come. No, I'm happy. Again, because Kris and Chrissy have the soaply, cleanly, whatever it's called. Okay,
what is this?
It's very
like a home line,
Jessica
right? Or is it a
Alba.
show?
No, it's cleaning products, but it's very coming for Jessica Alba's like
Honest Company.
Honest Company.
I use their butt wipes.
Okay.
Okay.
Honestly,
okay, side mouth.
Because I'm a little baby.
Cameron, aka Poo Poo, is her very, 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 very closest friend.
I think he's actually starting to really like that impression.
And you know what? I think it's going to stick around. Chrissy and Chris started a company of cleaning products. The packaging is like aquamarine, turquoise,
And
green,
it's called Soaply.
blue. I don't know. It's called
I love
something.
that.
It's like a one word.
I love that it's like two women who like have their homes like cleaned by other people are going to come out with cleaning products.
True.
Like
we're going to get into the Kardashians of it all, but really for me, the biggest takeaway in watching all of it in one sitting is noticing that all they do is enter a scene and go, hey, Gorge, and then lift their hands up and then are served food. Like they're just like,
they call their chef. They call their chef. But I don't know if it's like a respect thing, like when you work in a restaurant and you're like, chef, may I? Do we have ketchup or whatever? But like they call, when you ask a chef if
Chef
there's
mayo.
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Oh, it's called Safely.
Safely.
So it's called
They should have called it Safely. Okay, so Safely, yeah. So
that someone had to tell them that homely meant something different. Like they were like, "What about homely?" Oh, I do want that spray bottle though.
It's really cute. It's really cute.
I'm dead.
With just like a little cum drop.
So Chrissy's making messy spaghetti in all white, which we
as she always is.
To.
Oh my god, Chrissy!
Plant powered, no harsh chemicals, refillable bottles.
Okay, not for anything. That's not a feature. Every bottle can be filled again.
I know. $52.
You just need to say one more thing about Soaply. Of course. Yeah. Which is when I'm just going to call it Soaply because I can't remember it again. Safely?
I can't either.
No, yeah.
Okay, so when Soaply came out, they sent these really nice PR boxes to the list of the people. It's like a wooden crate. There's like the good crinkle paper, like not the shitty newspaper, but the one that has the little ridge, like the scissors with the dot, like it was the good crinkle paper and
the nice sticker. Yeah.
Soaply. If Jordan motherfucking Woods did not get a PR box, and I'm like, what are you doing to us, Chris? Season 20, is there going to be a reconciliation?
Is a case for the FBI.
You are sending Jordan Woods of Red Table a PR box?
Okay. But
season 20 has to be.
Where is the box for Taylor? We need a box going to Taylor Swift.
Kris Jenner has said on record she really likes Taylor Swift's mom. So that's not to say that she did not send her mom some Soaply.
I just think that there's nothing
that's a reunion
the Kardashians or Jenners do that is not strategic. I am also a believer, allegedly, this whole KHLOE thing. It's like, what is that setting up? Because I think this leaked photo from Grandma
Find out on Hulu.
Because there's no way MJ posted that. I don't believe it.
I do.
I think it's fake.
My thing is, there's no way MJ has followers. Like, love and light to MJ with the little she always is dressed like nautical. Yes. And I'm like, work the kerchief, like, and like a red lip. And she's like, I remember the USO. And we're like, why didn't you put the KitchenAid mixer out on the counter? Like, it is a staple. MJ has like this Finsta where she's just putting unedited photos. And some intern fucking found MJ's Finsta where she's just posting like weird.
There's no way.
She's like, I thought it was a nice photo.
Yeah, I like to think of her as again like everyone's aunt / grandma. Like it's like she took the photo and then was just like, I don't know, like trying to like text it to someone and then beep bop, it ended up on her Finsta.
Do you know when Meghan
Markle
she
cruises on?
But when Meghan Markle said, when I became a princess, you know what? I no longer had keys. I didn't have my passport. I didn't have my wallet. In many ways, I think of MJ in that respect. I don't think MJ has like, you know.
She's like a Zap caller.
Yeah, I mean,
she goes out of bounds. Yeah.
The MJ birthday episode, you know, like she pointed at this man singing and said, that is my friend. And we all knew it wasn't.
Me undressed, you like why nobody will allow.
MJ did not post that photo.
Okay, so this is probably as good a time as any to say that I specifically asked that we all catch up on the Kardashians, and I very much did not myself.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Fair.
That's fine.
This episode was very like MJ wants to have a birthday party that she has every year in San Diego at this like La Fla hotel. And like her and her gals go for like a cucumber sandwich and a gentleman plays music and she like gets her life. Yeah. But then Chris was like, I'm thinking we shouldn't because of COVID. And it's like, are you trying to tell us that you don't all have your vaccine? Like, get out of here.
And Kim's Island.
Honestly.
Kim's Island. Well, the thing that was crazy is like Chris was like, Mom, yeah, I don't know if that's such a good idea. And then Kourtney randomly talked to MJ and she goes, I actually think it's like a good idea that she should like get together with her friends.
Life is short. And yours is going to be really short. So you should go.
Yeah.
So then they just bring the La Flufla hotel to the Miami house.
The Malibu house.
Pardon me, the Malibu house. And do it up for her there. Quickly though, MJ, if you did post this to your Finsta.
Yeah.
You know that? Okay, another thing on TikTok where you like ask a question and then that like mysterious music plays and you like lean in. Where it's like, yes. Okay, so we should find a way to do that to be like, okay, so MJ, you posted that pic of Chloe, and then it's like, dun, dun, dun. Then where was the caption?
Yes.
Why have we never seen what you wrote?
Connie, thank you.
What is the caption?
Connie, yes.
Because there would have been.
Of course there would have been.
MJ knows how to post. She knows how to be like, look at how beautiful Chloe is. Send.
Yeah. 100%. Connie is correct.
I know, probably.
It was Terrence. You
sounded like you were in High School Musical for a second.
Everybody's always talking at me. Everybody's trying to get in my head.
I mean, my friends wouldn't lie to me, right? I don't know.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think now that Kourtney has people paying attention to Poosh, she's down to fuck with the show again.
Who is paying attention to Poosh?
I don't know. Someone.
I mean, our dear friend Ashley Botting, it seems.
Okay.
Called out. Official call out.
Being like, just me spending 3 hours on Poosh? And everyone was like, yeah, just you.
Yeah. Because remember when Court did her whole like, this is my life and I want to be a mother and I don't want to film anymore. And then they had to go to that retreat and then boring Kendall was like, do whatever. I have low boobs. And we're like, okay, give me a break.
Yes.
But now Kourtney's all like fucking with the show again. I don't know if it's because it's season 20 or she's gearing up for like Poosh on Hulu or what.
Right.
Okay, so the most recent episode, Patrick, because you didn't do the homework, was all of her Poosh people are her friends. There's like that guy Simon.
I'm gonna pull up this
Steph.
Photo. Yeah.
Simon.
You like him?
Yes. Simon is. Have you seen it? I mean, I'm sure you have. His Instagram, like his body is out of control.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't done a dive.
Yeah. Also, his boyfriend. I was like, I think he's got this new boyfriend that then Kim like tagged in something, and I was like, oh my god.
A
girl can dream.
I just for one moment want to talk about the thing for me that always stands out on the Kardashians is how lame and losery all of their friends appear to be. Like, you know,
I mean, the kindergarten friend with the bucket hat that you're, I think, about to pull up is.
This is
like,
wild
that's
stuff.
beyond. That's beyond.
This was at a business lunch. Okay, we're giving Patrick shit for side mouth. This is that energy.
AKA poo-poo.
Stacey is well aware. There is a photo of me on vacation where I look like the aunt surrounded by the boys, with a leg pop.
Listeners, we showed Stacey this photo at the corner of College and Ossington, and she cried. We were out for a walk like a few months ago, and tears formed because she was laughing so hard.
First of all, Patrick was like, I was in a moo-moo. I was completely overdressed. The photo is him in like a skimpy mesh top.
but then I've just got a leg popped forward that is rippling in the sun and looks like it should have varicose veins.
It's a rocket devil that like shocks
and
the beach.
it's just like giving "you boys keep me young" energy.
No, girlfriend. I got this.
The toe firmly pointed in the sand, to which the sand goes, ease up a bit, please.
The sand goes, ouch.
Ouchie, ouch, ouch.
Be cool. Don't be all, like, uncool.
It also doesn't help that, like, Patrick is the meat and brought it, and then the two at either side were just like abs with the lines, and then Patrick's like, "It's fun that I drove us all here, okay?" And it's like wild. It's wild.
You guys can go off on your own. I just want to know where you're headed, okay? Lunch is at 3.
My treat.
When the husband's away, the credit card shall play. Am I right, fellas? Keep your receipts.
Should I get this necklace? Do you think I should get this necklace?
Kendall having baby fever. I don't want those storylines. This is what I'm over. I don't want them to waste my time with Kendall.
But
and
I
baby
think
fever.
like Kendall is so boring that they're like, what one sentence can she say in the show to just like remind us? And so it's just like, I'll babysit the kids. And it's like, great, C plot. Like,
but why do you think Kylie wants nothing? I guess Kylie has a career, but like Kylie's involvement in the show, I find completely offensive. Like, are you going to do the obstacle course, or are we going to have a sinus infection? You know,
there's been a lot of, I mean, like, Kylie is also the one who in their, like, it's been 20 years, her only offering was like, Stormy, I'm so happy we have memories. Like, it literally, that was her sentence.
It's so true.
Like, some of them were like, yeah, like, some of them were like, remember how we were just like kind of basic rich and now we're billionaires?
Yes.
Thank you, 20 seasons. And Chloe being like, whatever, like all of them. And then Kylie's sentence was, memories.
For me, the thing that's annoying is like, I feel like obviously they're so rich that now every episode is them just like on a chaise going like, right. Yeah. And then we have a dash of, does Chloe believe in aliens?
Oh my God, call back to Dash. Okay.
Is the girl still stealing?
Oh.
I mean, remember when Chloe found the bag of Coke and then went into her radio show and was like, I found a bag of Coke, and it got canceled? Like, they were like, and beer, you can't do that. That's a crime.
Of course. And they were unaware. I do want to talk about quickly is Caitlyn coming to Chris for career help. Wild.
I don't know, Patrick, if you know that Caitlyn has started a YouTube channel because Chris told her to.
I feel like Chris was like, you're trash, but I will take 20%. I will take 10% of you being on The Masked Singer.
Kris Jenner is truly you're making a deal with the devil. Honestly, I would happily.
She is the devil.
But I would happily make a deal with her. Like, she is such a smart businesswoman. Like, anyone who comes after Chris, it's like, look at the material. I mean, look what she has built.
Material.
Look at the material.
Look at the material. You should be going home anyway. You can be the judge of it.
An ideas woman. And when she was on the phone and she was like, Caitlyn, we'll get it sorted and we'll talk to Jessica. Yeah, you'll talk to her, one of her associates.
They're so fun there.
Yeah.
They're fun there. You could do cooking with Caitlyn, and it's like, give me a fucking break.
Cooking with Caitlyn, you could do motorcycles. You know, don't limit yourself. Yeah.
Rise and shine.
100,000 subscribers.
Hey.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Some of us are out here tweeting for 1 like, so.
Here we are. 100 views going. 100,000? 100K?
100K? Okay.
But 100 Caitlyn.
How are you feeling about this new Chloe that to me seems like quite not the same, lost a lot of confidence, is like really obsessed with what people think, hiding Tristan. They're clearly back together. The insemination, the artificial insemination, even though Tristan's like, we're sleeping together.
I mean, I do miss Chloe Money. I think that, like, which is why I entered the chat by saying I do believe Chloe and Lamar are endgame. Like, do we still say ship? Like, I ship them.
Right.
The Clodum. Like, I don't see this Tristan thing being a thing.
He is just doing whatever he can to hold on. It's very
He is so charming though. Like he's
great, but I'm just like, I don't think that, like, I don't think it's real.
Now I'm just like, the Chloe Lamar, like, that was a love story. Like, hook, line, and sinker. Like, I was like, I truly believed for a while. I was like, I want to have like a Khloe Kardashian ass marriage where it's like, I'm like chilling.
Met you for 30 days.
Yeah. Chilling in the background while everyone's like slowly like it's like, you know, dating someone for 4 years. And then they're like, are we? And then they break up. And then I'm just like, oh, just met him and we're married and so in love. And then it was unfortunate. Like,
I mean, things took a turn.
Things took a turn at the Bunny Ranch or whatever in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But they took so many turns before them because they were already like filed for divorce and she was already with like French Montana when the Bunny Ranch happened. But then she went, see, that's the reason that I'm like, I'm still holding a candle for Chloe and Lamar because she did the thing. She did the thing.
So do you think that she's not really in love with Tristan? Like, my thing is, it's like, I know that you want to have another kid, but it's just interesting that it's like, you're going to have another baby with this man. It's like, do you really love him? Do you want to be with him? Like and it's like, is it, I guess her baby, like the fertility struggles, I'm like, is it fertility struggles or do you just not want to, are you not romantically linked anymore? You're not having sex?
I wonder if she just doesn't want to deal with the like Jordanation of it all.
That's
that it's like, okay, I want my daughter to have a sibling with her dad. Wait.
Yeah.
You knew what I meant when I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
You know, I'm like, oh, is that what you want? Like, I get it. She wants both of her children to have the same biological parents. Yeah. Okay. But I'm just like, maybe she wants to keep it a secret just so that people aren't like, why isn't Kylie friends with Jordan? Because she did say, she's like, I don't tell my sister who and who not to be friends with. But I'm like, I
don't believe that.
I don't know. I just like feel bad for Jordan. I'm like,
of course.
What?
She's on the outs.
And it's like, can't we all, if Tristan is doing the airbrushed, side lit, chiseled arm testimonials,
yes,
with the KKW kabuki brush arm, like, we can forgive Jordan.
I feel like the Kardashians keep their enemies close and just pay them off and keep them in the circle and like show forgiveness and acceptance. And it's really strategic and smart.
Maybe that's why Kylie's never on the show, because she's hanging out with Jordan.
I mean.
Well, I think it's kind of like, what you don't want is someone who's been really inside just like spilling the tea or beating the straw against the mug. You know, like it's...
Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley.
And ring, ring, ring goes the bell.
It's ding.
And then what goes my heartstrings? Like,
I was waiting for the side mouth.
AKA poo-poo.
What is their fascination for very young people? So like Scott is dating children. I mean, they're 19 and everyone's acting like cool. And now Kourtney's best friends with Addison Rae, who's like 20.
Can you imagine? Like, it's like, someone would have to be so mature or like I can certainly like enjoy the company of younger people, not sexually. That sounds. Look, I can enjoy the company of a young man.
Boys, come to the yacht. We're gonna have fun.
No, girlfriend. I got this.
Can you imagine a 19-year-old at dinner? I would be like, children should be seen and not heard. Like,
yes. And Addison's like, they're jumping in the pool and like Addison's humping around and Kourtney's in there. And I'm like, where, first of all, moms can have fun, but also Kourtney, where are your kids ever? And I just don't get it. And they met through Mason?
Yes, because Mason, that she is Mason's favorite TikTok person.
Yes.
And then I guess she had him in a video, I assume before the ban.
Yeah.
And then Kourtney was like, wouldn't it be fun if you basically lived with us?
And then now she's always at Kourtney's house.
I saw a clip of, I think it's next week's episode, where Addison is teaching Kim a TikTok dance.
Get Addison out of there.
And stop making Kim dance. It's
Stop
okay.
making Kim dance. Yeah.
Kim hates dancing.
And is not good.
No,
It's a
Prince said it best.
just let
Get
her-
off the stage. Go.
Like, let her, we don't need her to dance.
Oh, that Prince thing.
Deserved. Sorry about it. But the thing about Scott Disick too, it's like, are we like, is this just a PR stunt for him? So we're all like, this isn't creepy. Like when everyone's like, what's going on with you and Sophie? Why is it so troublesome? It's like, I don't know. She's 19. He's a piece of shit and has 3 kids and is like obsessed with Kourtney and like sleeping over at her house all the time. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, what's tricky is that we're currently living in 2 realities right now. So on TV, we're living in the like, Kourtney and Scott are both single and they both like sleep in the, Miami house with their heads here, but like their bodies are apart. And Scott's like, should we just get married? But then the actual reality is like the thumb sucking at the UFC with Travis Barker. So it's like, we're watching 2 things. And so I'm like, at what point does this thing go like this? Like, will Travis be on season 20 and Scott will be like talentless? Like, I don't know.
I just think it's weird how they normalize all this very weird behavior. Like the Addison Rae being her best friend. She's 42. Like Kourtney, like this is your best friend. Okay. Like this is an appropriate best friend. Okay.
The wrist tattoo that says "Live, Laugh, Love." Like,
Stop it. I will say the best friend out of all of them is Kim's best friend.
Who doesn't appear on the show?
Who doesn't appear on the show, but is at all the events. They did a collab. She has blonde hair. She's just like a regular woman. And she's like, I remember your dad being so nice.
Yeah.
That is the only friend that I'm like, I fuck with you.
And what is wild?
I can't remember her name though. But
I think it's Alicia. No? Maybe?
Ooh, it is an A name. Now that
but
you're
it
saying
is
that.
crazy to see a Kardashian with their high school friends who are now just like party
The
planners.
party
or whatever.
bus. Yes.
But like they are so like normal looking. Like just to see someone who isn't augmented from top to bottom versus the Kardashians, it is a wild thing to perceive.
Yeah.
Wild.
What's going on with Larsa?
Gone, out, toast, done. Done,
Okay.
goodbye.
What did she do?
She got
so
too
Larsa
thirsty.
had been on the outs for a while because Larsa was suffering from food god syndrome when the producers and Chris would be like, okay, the suggestion for the scene is you guys are trying to find a restaurant to eat, but you can't decide. And action. And you know how food god's always like, I can't believe you want to eat at a restaurant, but we don't even know where one is. And isn't it weird that Crystal's there? Like just too much information. So Larsa was doing a lot of that. And then they had a girls' weekend at, I don't know if they went somewhere. They went somewhere tropical and did one of their like women only sexy mom, like post baby bar.
You got that milk money. Yeah.
Yes. It was a milk money extravaganza. And Larsa got into a fight with another one of the women over who could say. And then ever since then, Larsa was kind of on the outs. Then Larsa went on a podcast or did an interview and basically aired, like broke the non-disclosure.
What did she say?
I don't remember the exact details, but it was about like Kim and Kanye and how like that's a facade and how like the show's so fake and like they're not actually, like she kind of went off and then they were all like, oh, so you're done.
You'll never see me again.
Honestly.
Oh, yes, very much. Food God looks wild. Like just the face cannot take anymore. Whatever is happening to it, it cannot take any
Things are going to burst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And like, there is something about him that I laugh quite a bit when he is on camera in a way. It's shocking.
Like, my issue with Food God, and like, I don't even want to play the game of like, was he robbed or was he not robbed? Because like.
He was not robbed. There's no way.
Okay, so we're playing that game.
No, but I mean, allegedly, like we might have to cut it out, but I just thought it made the news, but
yeah, not robbed.
Like, I don't
watch.
know, but my thing is like that was the point I was going to make was just like, whether you're robbed or not, like, again, it's too much like I'm going to lie by saying a lot of details so you know it's true. So it's like me and my friend we went to St. Vital Mall and we actually went to a Spencer's Gifts and I got the book. She looked at a mug. Like it was too much. It was like we went for dinner. The restaurant was Chipotle. My mom had and it's like, if this was real, you would have just been like, Kim, get here now. I've been through a trauma.
Like, how did Kim, I know he has to tell us everything, but first of all, when Food God enters the scene in the Malibu house, slides open the patio doors, hello, I've been robbed. It was crazy. It was a weird interaction. Kim seemed really distanced from it.
Because I don't think she likes him. I think that they were friends like for a bit in the early seasons. And it's kind of like, you know, I think that they don't hang out until the story needs something.
Right. Because I guess he's just like been around, like he's like Janice on Friends. Like it's like, like he's been there since the beginning. So people are kind of like, I mean, we need to see Food God in the last season. And Kim's like, must we?
He is moving to Florida.
Yeah, and like he's never really in her social media. They never see each other. He's always at like weird restaurant openings, like with big scissors. And it's just like, I don't know. I just think that they're actually not really friends anymore. And it's kind of like third beats. Okay, let's bring in Food God. And
do you remember the whole Chris Humphries, like the Food God, the asking Food God if Food God's gay? Food gay? Like, that whole thing
was this on Kim and Kourtney, or was this on Keeping Up?
This was the Kim and Kourtney Take New York.
The saddest, darkest.
That's
season
television.
Was like,
that's television.
I think about the kid gate on the upper level often in that apartment. It just seemed like now where Kim is living in a morgue, just very she wee wee, very white stone. In comparison to the winding staircase in their New York apartment with Chris Humphries, too tall to enter a room. Different times.
Oh
Do we think she passed the baby bar? Because I've looked it up. I was on Reddit. I don't even know how Reddit works, but I was there looking it up. And it is unclear if she has passed the baby bar. What do you think?
Well, they did say it would take a few months to get the results. The way she spelled copyright when she came for KHLOE Gate suggests to me, I hope the baby bar wasn't written. Maybe it's an oral exam.
4 essays.
Because you can't spell. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think I'm going to say that she did. But I'm interested to see if I don't know about the real bar.
Right.
Yeah.
I think she has to become a lawyer.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point of Hulu, right? That it's going to be like, it's not going to be like us just living. My assumption is the show's going to be her like civil servantry.
Wow.
Show. I think.
I don't know if I want that.
But she looked so good when she went to the White House, though, I will say. The
God.
bob wig with the middle part and the forest green.
Yeah. Can I ask, what do you think their hair really looks like? Because I was talking about Kim's part before we started recording, and it was like shiny and fresh. And Connie quickly reminded me it was a wig.
Yeah.
But what do you think her hair really, like, what, let's go through the sisters and just like, where do we think it's at? Because Kourtney, I think, wears no wigs.
Kourtney dyes her hair jet black. Like, I'm just like, why? Like, her hair is so dark.
Yeah.
But it just looks really dark. I miss Kourtney with her like widow's peak. Like, that was such a bop to me when that was really, like, now it's kind of gone away. But at one point she really had one and I liked it.
Oh.
Kendall, for sure, that's her hair because it's like fluff.
Yeah. Obviously, Kylie wigs all the time.
I mean, protective style with a wig.
Yes.
I mean, same with Chloe. And I think, I think that they don't have good actual hair in real life. And so I think it's just.
Is Chris's hair a wig?
Chris's blonde hair was a wig.
That looked so good. I miss Chloe's blonde too.
Oh, I loved Chloe blonde.
I loved Chloe blonde. This brunette, like, I'm like, you're losing yourself. Get back to that blonde.
Yeah.
Which,
you know,
like, for me, it's the blue contacts.
For me, okay. I say this. As someone who got divorced and instantly got bangs, they were butchered. They look like Janine Garofalo reality bites. I walked into the first room after the haircut. People said, don't worry, it'll grow back. So I say this knowing I make the same mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay. The contacts is an SOS for me. Just wherever anyone's at, SOS. Emotionally, we're not doing great if we're doing a contact, which Chloe does often. And an icy blue husky contact, I'm not here for it.
Yes, because as someone with ocean blue eyes, I have to say that, like,
Billie Eilish just entered the chat. Okay.
that
Frank Ocean Blue.
When you see someone with blue contacts, I have never thought, oh my God, look at your blue eyes. I always think, look at your blue contacts.
Right. It's the same when, like,
your contacts are so blue.
Exactly.
Look at your
Hello, nurse. Blue.
Hey,
Blue's Clues. Hello.
But Connie, where can people follow you and find you and do all of the things for you? And I'm going to make you go full screen, so just get ready for it.
Oh my God. I look crazy. I don't even know what my handle is. It's either Manfredi Connie or Connie Manfredi. It's either one of those. Twitter, all I do is retweet other people's things. And Instagram, I really don't do much either except wish people happy birthdays. So the content is worth following.
I do have ideas for you. I feel like I would just like to become a Kris Jenner and just tell people to do things. We will talk after the pod, but I do have ideas. Thanks everyone for watching. If you had a good time, why don't you like and subscribe like they tell you to do on this channel? And Connie, thank you so much for being on.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Connie, you are a dream. We love you so much.
You are. Love you.
The dreams of dreams. Oh and us trash bags will be back next week. So, like, send us things if you want us to talk about them, and we will see you next week. Bye.
See you next week.